A woman cannot raise a man either.
Exactly.
I don't care. Like they can raise to the best ability, but
My relationship with my dad growing up, I'm the only child he got. It was horrible.
How was y'all relationships now with y'all dad?
He's not there like emotionally. He's not there physically. He's not there financially. So
My dad is deceased now, so ain't no relationship. And before he died, there wasn't a relationship. We didn't talk or anything. When y'all are intimate, do y'all call y'all me and daddy? What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Teacup Talks podcast. And I'm your host, Talisha Marie. Today, I have 3 guests with me, and we're gonna have a topic on daddy issues. Like if you had a relationship with your dad, if it affects your relationship or you dating now. So I'm gonna let them tell y'all their names, and then we're gonna jump right into it.
I'm Denisha.
I'm Brianna.
And I'm Nikita.
Okay, these are they cousins. Them 2 my cousins, and y'all know, some of y'all know that's my daughter. So before we get into it, how y'all vibe is right now? Y'all feeling good? Good, y'all. Y'all okay?
Yeah, we feel good. It's Friday. We turning up.
Okay. So are y'all single or taken?
Take it.
What you is, girl?
I'm single.
Ooh, wait. I'm single too. It didn't take me that long to answer.
Mom and daughter single. Both of the sisters taken.
I don't know if my daughter single though, because she ain't answered that she ain't answered that right. So, how long have y'all been in y'all relationships?
Like 5 years.
5 years.
It's been going on 8 years for me.
Okay. They been in some little long-term relationships or whatever. Okay, so how was y'all's relationships with y'all dad growing up?
We'll go first.
You don't
I
know.
go first.
So last.
My relationship with my dad at first, like he was there and stuff. He used to get us all the time. We used to be on his house a lot. Then as we got older, like he kind of like he'd be on and off with us and stuff. Like he'll like stop talking to one section of the children for this amount of time and go talk to the other one. Then he'll stop talking to them, come back talking to us. So it was just on and off.
Okay, wow. Next.
So growing up, my relationship with my dad, like he was never like there physically. He was always more financially there.
Financially. Nikita?
My relationship with my dad growing up, I'm the only child he got. It was horrible. I didn't have a relationship with my dad.
And for me, growing up, like my mom would send me and my brother over there, but I don't know, it might have been kind of forced. But he lived with my granny, with his mom, and so we would get dropped off over there on the weekends. So I don't know, it wasn't no strong relationship either. So it was like the beginning of our childhood, like we were about 11 years old, 10, something like that. But it wasn't no tight relationship. It was more like, to me, yeah, my mom dropped us off and he had no choice. All right, so how is y'all relationships now with y'all dads? Like, has it gotten better since you're an adult?
So usually I used to have to call him. If I don't call him, he won't even call me. But now that I'm grown, he trying, like, if he don't hear from me, he gonna call or text me. Like, we talk like at least 2 or 3 times out the week, you know.
Okay.
He trying to come around. So I guess since the grandkids, he trying to be there for them.
Okay. So he probably trying to he knew he wasn't good with you, so he trying to make up through the grandkids. Okay.
Now, I ain't talking to my daddy in like about a month, probably, or 2 now. But I don't hear from him unless I text him. So, and it's always been like that though. Yeah. And he's not there like emotionally. He's not there physically. He's not there financially. So I don't know.
She's not there.
Yeah.
Invisible.
It's a ghost.
Okay. Now, since I'm grown, and since when I first moved back out on my own, my daddy, he started calling me maybe once a week, and he trying a little bit. So he called me once every 2 weeks. I said twice a month, checking on me and the kids. So he trying to have a relationship with me. It's not too late.
Yeah, it's never too late. It's never too late. Me, well,
It's gonna be okay. You gotta let it out.
my dad is deceased now, so ain't no relationship. And before he died, there wasn't a relationship. We didn't talk or anything. Like my brother said, like if he talked to him every now and then, he would probably ask about me, you know, or whatever. And people have told me he always say he love us or he love, you know, me and my brother, because I got a brother, we got the same daddy. So yeah, I've been told that, you know, he asks about me and people will show him pictures on my Facebook, showing pictures of my children. So, but before he passed away, no, we didn't have a relationship, so we didn't get to mean nothing. And but I saw him at the hospital before he passed away, and I did get to say we told each other we love him, we love each other. So, but that was the last time I got to see him alive. So, you know. Anyway, does it affect y'all's dating life or y'all relationship now? Like, do you, since like with your dad, you know, our dad has probably told us, promised us things, probably take us out to have fun or buy stuff, and then never come through. So basically lied to you. So does it affect your relationship with your man? Y'all men now?
Me, I look for in a man somebody that's not like my dad. Like nobody that like feel like money is like make it everything okay. Like I don't want no man who just give me money and try to make stuff better, because I don't care about the money. I care about people being there for me and being good to me, not just dropping money off to make me feel right when they mess up.
Right.
Well, my relationship with men, I feel like the man I got is way better than my dad. Cause like she just said, you don't look for a man just for money. You look for a man that love you and care for you and your children, and you know, care for your family too, not just you. The man I got, he care for my family too.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. Well, I would say we gotta trust y'all men. Do it give you reason to trust them? Like nothing pops out like, ooh, remind me of my daddy. Nothing like.
No, not at all. Like, like sometimes my dad would try to tell me like what to look for in a man. I'm starting up like, you can't tell me, you can't tell me nothing. It's like,
Right.
you know,
Because he don't think he bad. He
Yeah,
think he
so
good.
yes,
So
yeah.
you know.
it's a red flag right there.
What you said. Okay, and I'm gonna say in my dating life, I'm single right now. Like I've been celibate for 8 months, so ain't nothing been going on with me. I barely even have a conversation. Been having a conversation with a man these past 8 months. So I've been celibate and just trying to better myself and work on some stuff that I got going on, because I know I ain't perfect, and sometimes you know I don't play. So, but I do think in my past, yes, my relationship has affected me. Dealing with things in the past with my dad wasn't there, and when you know, it was just lack of communication. And I think a lot of those things, when I was around my dad, we was in our own world. We would be in another room, and you know, none of this to bash him. You know, God rest his soul. But he used to be in another room, so me and my brother, we would be in another room playing on the computer or whatever. So it wasn't like when we were there, he was there, and it was like not that much communication. He would say he would tell us he loved us sometimes or whatever, but I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. He said it, but I didn't feel it. So now I got trust issues. Like I have in the past, looking for love in men. I ain't gonna lie. Like I, just wanting that love from a man to, I guess, possibly make up for what I was lacking from my dad. And I got a stepdad, and he was there since I was like maybe 15. But with him, even with him, he's been there, but it's more like financial. Like he spoiled me coming up. He spoiled me like whatever I asked him for, because he always wanted a daughter. And so I was his daughter. So he gave me whatever I wanted. So I guess it kind of messes me up both ways. I got trust issues. I'm looking for a man to spoil me. Like it's always some doubt. Even when I feel like it's good, too good. Like, I don't trust him. Any little thing, I don't trust him. And I just be looking for love in a man. And it wasn't the right love I was looking for. I accepted men cheating and, all that just to feel loved and it wasn't worth it. So, did y'all have a father figure coming up? Like, other than your dad? Was it somebody else in your life that kind of made up for his spot,
Our granddaddy.
Yeah.
I used to get mad at my daddy when he used to stand me up. So I'm like, that's why you not my daddy. My granddaddy, my daddy.
Yeah, our granddaddy for a father.
So yeah.
Yeah.
He's still alive. Thank God for our granddaddy.
Yeah. So, can y'all separate the two? Obviously, y'all already said y'all don't. Yeah, y'all men are the opposite of y'all daddy. So, can you separate the two from your dad? Like,
I do, but like certain stuff when it comes to like, cause my daddy is a cheater on me, So it's like, all men like that, like living secret lives, doing. Cause my daddy is 60 something still. So
look,
I work on to that part.
Yeah, I work in the healthcare field, so that's the last thing to go in a man. You can look it up, do your research, ask a doctor. That's the last thing to go in a man. He could have been lost his mind, had dementia, but he still will be trying to get under a woman's pants. It happen all the time. They have dementia and stuff, but they still be trying to get with a woman. I promise to God. So
that's true right there. That's so every day,
baby. Okay, this gonna get a little personal. This gonna look like a little bonus question or whatever. But when y'all are intimate, do y'all call y'all men daddy?
I don't.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I be feeling weird saying daddy because I call my daddy. So it's like, that's a little weird to me. So,
I never in my life did that.
So nice men say yes, daddy. Like,
no,
not me. My kid's daddy. Not
Okay. I have you.
Maybe because I don't say dad to my dad, I say daddy. So
maybe that's the thing for me. Like my biological daddy, never called him dad. That's another thing. Like I can remember a time when I did call him dad, and it was like he got kind of upset. Cause like when we want to ask him. I was a little girl. We lived in the Regency, and I had a birthday party. I had on a gold shirt, the 2 ponytail with the big balls on my head. I would never forget it. And when I think I wanted to ask him for something. So you're gonna be like, Dad, cause you gotta butter him up. And it was like the look on his face, like it was like he got mad or upset, or he didn't want me calling him dad. And so it's always been his name. And with my stepdad, I when I was younger, I'd be like, Dad, if I wanted something, but other than that, I call him by his name, or that's it. But yeah, I have called man, daddy, and you know, and but that thought was far from my mind when I was saying
Yeah.
it was a different kind of daddy. So, yeah. How does your man feel about, you know, the relationship with your, like, with y'all dads? Because I'm sure they know the relationship y'all have with y'all dads. So do they say, well, make sure my kids, you know, don't have to go through that, or like what they feel about?
When my daddy and my kids dad first met, he wasn't like kind of like want a good meet. So I ended up telling my kids dad about it. He got upset, and he always used to say like, our mom passed when we was little. He used to always be like, your dad should have got you, like he your other parent. So he kind of felt something like, I ain't gonna say he felt some type of way, but he just always used to say that like something else happened to me. He wanted to send my kids with nobody else. But you know, their situation is kind of complicated and messy. So.
Brianna, even though you saying you single, but whatever it is you ain't sure about, have you had a conversation with them about like your daddy's situation? I know you're a little younger, so y'all might not be on that level to talk that kind of serious. I don't know, but have you?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, ain't really. Only probably like when I was, you know, feeling some type of way about not talking to him or something. But I ain't just, you know, or when I first got to meet them, you know, I just tell them about my past and stuff like that.
Okay. Nikita?
Yeah, I mean, when Walter first found out that I was the only child my daddy had, he was shocked that I ain't had no relationship with my dad and stuff. And he met him before or whatever, but he just seen him the other day and he said he asked about me and the kids, so. Okay. He ain't nothing like my daddy though. Walter's way better than my daddy.
Okay. Does it affect your everyday life? Like going through life, does it have like an emotional stain or does?
Cause some stuff, like if you say for me, I still got my mama, so it's like some stuff that I might need advice on or help with, a mama can't help with, a father have to help with, and some stuff that a mother can't help with, or y'all know what I'm trying to say, the other way around. Yeah. So stuff like that.
But I'm not gonna lie, when I get frustrated and upset about something, I do call and talk to my dad, because he's very like, he is wise, I'm not gonna lie, and level-headed, so he always talk me down and, you know, give me good advice when I need it.
Okay, that's good. Well, yeah, I think it affects me in my everyday life, because before my dad passed, like I said, we didn't have a relationship, and then when he passed away, we didn't get to mend nothing. Although I got to say, I love you, but we didn't get to mend nothing, make it better. He didn't get to try to be better through his grandchildren, you know. So it does affect me. I have my moments, and you know, cause I'm affected, and sometimes my mental, it just be on a whole nother level. So yeah. All right. I already asked y'all that. Knowing what y'all know now, what would you say to your dad as your younger self? Like knowing everything he not doing now, like if you can go back and tell him how you feel in your younger self, and maybe that could change him from being the deadbeat or the, you know.
Honestly, I used to do it all the time. I used to write him letters. So, I used to tell him about himself being, maybe it was nasty, but I would say it more polite now that I'm older.
Okay.
Me, I really, I have told him about himself too, like long paragraphs, but it's like, you know, men, I just feel like they
So much.
I don't date men, so I just like, but as for my father, like from what I see from him, I just feel like men, they so like, you know, they don't really give in their feelings, or they don't see how we see.
Cause I feel like men grew up, they like being told that they can't show their feelings, like it's not masculine or whatever, so it kind of messed men up all around.
Yeah. So like, I just feel like when I have told him by himself, like, you know, it just he brush it off or something like that. Or, you know, try to put it back on me, but I'm the child, so how is it my fault?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
yes.
I was just asking why. I don't know if I would just have something to say. I just want to know why. Why you want Thursday?
If you're listening, she just want to know why. Give her an answer. Be blunt. Let her know. Good, bad, ugly, whatever. Yeah, I feel like daughters have that right to know. Like, whether it was something bad in your life that prevented you, you need to know. I mean, kind of help you move along with your life, or you know, it'll help close a gap. Take a little, you know, take some of that, you know, off your back. So, yeah. So I feel like if I could talk to him and tell him and my younger self what I know now is, I don't care about the gifts. I don't care about the money. Like, we could have made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and been okay. Watched a movie. Because back in the day, sometimes we did watch like Bruce Lee. It was a long time ago. But we watched Bruce Lee. That was one of the things we did sometimes. So it was like, and he would order a pizza sometimes. Because, you know, pizza was my favorite food. Still is. But just like be there. Like, talk to me more. Be more vocal. Like, let me know show me how I'm supposed to be treated as a woman, you know, so when I meet a man, I would know what not to deal with, what not to tolerate, because I tolerated a lot, you know, and I didn't deserve it. But, you know, every time he told me love me again, it's something about them words, and I would go back, or I would just look over a lot of stuff, and, you know, so I would just say, talk to me more, you know, like express yourself and spend more time. Whether you had the money to buy me some shoes or not, your time, I was there, and you still didn't talk to me, and we were in the same house when we came over. So I would say that, and you know, because I don't express myself a lot, even through my children. I think I got that from my daddy, like saying I love you and stuff. I don't really do that. I buy them stuff, and I know I should change that too, because money can't buy love, but that's how I be expressing myself. I buy them
Just
stuff.
do it and see it.
Yeah, I just show it with whatever, or I push them in their education and stuff. I be hard on them, and that's my way of showing love. Like, get out here, do good, do right, get your education, work, you know, and that's how I express my love, through kind of being a tough parent, like. And so I don't know, but I know I need to change that, because I didn't like it, and my dad messed me up with it, and my stepdad, I mean, he said it, but it still wasn't the same. Like, I still didn't really get that a lot, because we had a situation too when I had my daughter. He was disappointed, and we didn't talk for years, and we lived in the same house. Like, when I got pregnant with Brianna, he was disappointed, I think, because he had so much. He saw a future in me, and he wanted me to go to school. I had planned on being an RN, all this stuff, and I think it hurt him. So we didn't talk for years, so that was something else that affected me. And my dad, now my stepdad, you know, I don't call him stepdad, but I'm just saying so y'all can understand which one I'm talking about. But when we didn't talk for like 5 years, at least 5 years, people didn't even know. We weren't talking. And he didn't talk to me. We was in the house, walked past each other for all them years. And I was only 18. I was 19 when I had her. So I'm still like learning. And then that kind of affected me all over again. So it was like, two daddies disappointed me. And I might have disappointed him because he didn't want me to get pregnant that early. But it's still different. It's, you know, so I feel like I kind of got disappointed twice in a dad. So I be going through stuff, but it's all good. You know, I'm getting older and I'm learning how to work through stuff. So yeah. So this was a good show. Y'all got any more input, like anything else y'all want to say to maybe some of these deadbeats out here that ain't taking care of?
Y'all need to wrap it up if y'all don't want to take care of these kids. Y'all nasty self.
Exactly.
But y'all going and spending money on these women and stuff though.
Mm-hmm. And then making more children. Like if you can't take care of the ones you already got, just don't have no more. Cause if you know, and it's not always about the financial. Them kids need your time. You to teach you things that the mothers can't teach these children, whether they're a boy or a girl. So your time is needed.
Stop getting these women pregnant trying to make them get abortion. You should have wrapped it up. It's their body. Y'all need to come together.
Right.
Man up to your decision.
Yep. Being adults. Don't make it seem like your world coming down when that woman decides to put you on child support. Because, like I said, it's not all about the money.
She chose to be a single mama. No, you did it.
Right.
That was your decision.
All right. So I just feel like regardless of what you and the mom have, if y'all got a bad, bitter relationship, try to at least make it work for the child, so you can at least be able to get your child. Still come up with a plan for you to get the child or children.
Somebody else.
Yeah. So you can have that relationship, so your child won't go through what maybe you went through, and what you hearing us saying that we went through without our dads, or lack of or whatever. So just be better and just spend time, okay? If you ain't got the money right now, I'm telling you, she probably will understand if you come and talk to her and just tell her. Because sometimes, I know me, I just be wanting a break. I forgot the food, the milk, the clothes. You say you ain't got no money right now, you ain't got no money for the milk? I'm giving you a gallon of milk, I'm taking the clothes, or I go buy a box of Pampers, whatever you need. Sometimes we just need a break, and you need to spend time with your child so they'll know who you are, and you could be teaching us some things that us women can't. Yep. All right?
A woman cannot raise a man either.
Exactly.
I don't care. Like they can raise to the best ability, but they can't just raise a man.
Right.
They need their daddy.
Yep. Just as much as the mothers. So this was a good one, y'all. I thought y'all was gonna be nervous and we're gonna really talk, because Adisha, she just kind of she love it. So but this was good, and you got to hear from some of the women about their daddy issues and why it might be affecting the relationship with you and your woman right now. So maybe you ought to go talk to your woman right now and see if it's, one of the issues y'all having, and maybe y'all can work it out and your relationship get better. Boom. All right, so thank you all for watching this video. And until next time, live, love, laugh. Peace.